Fast trial resume.
Ooh, this is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
Really?
Logic does not compute.
Me too.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh no, they're bullying Dan.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
Okay, let's
That
just
doesn't
let's just
sound
get on with
scary
it.
at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Aw.
Did you hear something?
Oh no.
No, I didn't hear anything.
This is so sad.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not?
Y'all hear
And
some?
you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips,
Say
did you
something.
kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tanko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
I'm so sad.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Your life?
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired.
Himiko, it's okay.
It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Really?
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tanko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Really?
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
Whoa. Hold on a second here. Himiko's an amazing person.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Are we about to have a scrum debate?
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We just can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died. Okay. Oh boy.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Steered her?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room?
That's...
Other rooms may be trapped too.
Oh, it was!
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room.
Because of Kokichi. Because of freaking... him laying... Oh my
Someone
gosh.
else could
Him
have set
playing
that
dead.
trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
I think Kyo did it. The culprit's plan, we're gonna make him go suspect. Okay.
Performing the
Silence in that room. Was Himiko's decision, was it? What's someone scared in that room? Of the 3 empty rooms. Why did you select the middle room, Himiko?
Yeah.
because you laid
Your trap there.
Was
Trap only in
that
room?
other rooms maybe trapped?
It was.
I agree.
Consent with Gunta.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Kokichi will tell you.
Are you... No, wake up.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
After I thought you were dead for a minute?
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense, because why would leave it to
Culprits had
chance?
traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Not necessarily.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live long. We've seen this before.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead.
Mm-hmm. Kirumi.
This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well.
Man, 6 people have died.
That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right.
Like, I get it, it's all heartwarming stuff, and I really enjoy it, but, like, we haven't really gotten much done in this
If I
trial.
gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Wow.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
Are you going to blame Kiba one more
What are you
time?
talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why didn't no one step on the floorboard until it was used for murder? That's it. Oh, it was the... Because he had his, thing on the ground, yeah.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle
I'm
at the
really
scene of the crime.
I'm really starting to think that Kyo did it. Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
Yeah.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trip.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Is it actually Kyu? Am I thinking this correctly?
It has to be
Really?
Kyo. Was it you?
I completely thought this last minute too.
Whatever are you talking about?
That's a different voice. That means it must be you.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
This still has nothing to do with Angie's case.
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
Okay.
And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo?
Answer already! Did you do it?
It would make sense. Oh no. Oh no. He's going crazy.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
I mean, technically he has kind of been steering this class trial, if you think about it.
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
Okay. The culprit stepped on the exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hands.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it at all. They used... touch. Right?
That's it! The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene, I know it. Oh boy. The culprit used what as a marker to position themselves in the dark? Oh boy. That's a lot of letters. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should just start, like, selecting random letters? See if anything comes to mind? No, it's not G. I hate these hints. I also hate how I guess I can pause here. I also hate how I can't, like, look at stuff. I hate how I can't look at my truth bullets with this. What else was there? See? No. Oh boy. What was the only thing on the floor under... What was the only thing on the floor under than the cage, cloth, and statue? Oh. What was the only thing on the floor other than the cage, cloth, and statue? Oh, I'm trying to remember. It would help so much if I was able to see what my truth bullets were. That would help me so much right now. Because I cannot remember. Like, for some reason I want to say salt, but like, there's no S's. Or like seance or whatever, I don't know. And I know that that's not enough letters. We have the cage, the cloth, and the statue. There is the rock, but there's not enough letters for rock or marker. And also that would just be stupid. We're on the right track with the salt. I don't know. Did I already try C? No, okay. Oh boy, 3. Okay, that's just some others. Is it something I'm going to get, or is it something like weird? I haven't tried M yet. Okay. Marks, maybe? I don't see an R or a K or an S. That kind of doesn't help. I'm gonna feel so dumb. Is there R? I'm gonna feel so dumb? I'm already dumb. I don't need to feel it. M-A. Oh! I see. Magic circle. But like, that's so dumb. That's really dumb.
I see now.
You don't need to give
That's
hints
it.
so
The magic
much.
Circle. They used the magic circle.
Especially if it seems like I already got it. Just to let you know.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt.
I feel like they could have made that one a lot better.
The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
Yeah.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
So this is one of those cases where I understand how it happened. I just don't know how to, like, put it into Danganronpa. So I basically knew how it happened. I just didn't understand why I needed to say magic circle when we were already talking about the magic circle.
Oh,
Why?
I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
Are you sure? What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
What did it look like? That?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
Okay.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
That is true.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Are we to believe that?
So which is it?
Wait.
Is there any way to check?
Wait a minute. No, wait. Oh my gosh, why do I have to do this? Where's the magic circle again? You can't see it in there. I need a full picture of it. Game, why can't you give me a picture of the actual circle that he made? Because I feel like I know something.
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
Yeah. I see another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle would solve all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten... would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Yes.
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Oh, wait, he was there.
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Really?
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Oh.
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
I think I understand.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
Really?
I'll give it a try.
Is this gonna
Ready?
become a truth bullet? Also, yeah, okay. Let's admire this for a minute. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I remembered seeing those, lines come from it.
From your mouth?
I also used magic like that before.
I don't even want to know.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay.
There's lines going to each corner. I reluctantly took the piece of paper from Kibo's mouth. So this is the magic circle used for seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? I do.
There!
Mm-hmm.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
Yep.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it?
I'll just get on with it.
The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
So that he could easily just feel
Which
along
means
with
that
it.
you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All
Yeah.
because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
Really?
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
That's disgusting.
Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
Why is this in the class trial?
See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Every time you speak, I get grossed out, Mew.
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Why is this happening to me? I don't know why it was so funny when she said it. What? How?
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
And there it is. I was expecting that. We still haven't talked
Well,
about
since
Angie's
you've
stuff.
given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant.
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
I like that sprite. Oh boy. What do we got?
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage.
No.
So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage.
Yeah.
That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But
I
the
know.
only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage. No, I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer.
That's a lie. Yeah, I have too slow white sheet. He got
The
rid of
only
it.
person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor I had no opportunity to touch the
Yes,
sickle.
let's go.
I'll cut through your words.
That was pretty easy.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth.
Mm-hmm.
You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
Makes
Then,
sense.
While everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Oh. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
But here's the thing. Let me guess. He didn't kill Angie.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Yep, he's not the one who killed Angie.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
What?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
Because he didn't kill Angie,
You mean
guys.
Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the Blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Mm-hmm.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Yeah,
Oh,
makes sense.
Only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
So that means a
How
student
could I
council
have
member did
possibly
it.
killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Oh my gosh.
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Excuse me, it's not voting time yet.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
He's the culprit for Tenko, but not Angie.
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes?
Mm-hmm.
How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping
Why
to
did he
conclusions
kill
here is dangerous.
Tenko?
Mm-hmm. We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you!
Oh,
Wow,
now?
hey, this argument is getting intense. At times like this, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground.
I didn't think we were doing a scrum debate now.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
I mean, me too, kind of.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Oh boy, it's a split opinion. There's so many people dead now for this scrum debate. I'll always remember the first scrum debate when it was, is Shuichi the culprit? And now we have so many people dead. I wonder how it's gonna be split. Oh boy. There's a bunch of dead people on their side. Or, oh, that's our side, okay.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Angie, okay.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Lab?
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
I think Kyo?
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not Blackened?
Blackened? Okay.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Rule.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Okay, mystery. Kyo's confession was shocking, but we can't be certain he's the Blackened. We need to match up our ideas and persuade them all at once.
Kyo
Okay.
killed Tenko and Angie!
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
Yes.
He forced his
What?
way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
That's not it?
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Oh.
So Kyo did.
So Tenko, but he not Blackened?
Okay.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo!
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed
Okay,
Angie.
that makes more sense.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The
Okay.
katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Lab?
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Yeah.
So Kyo did kill Tanko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
I wouldn't suspect these three to be on my
Energy
team,
is
but
the new
okay.
rule to protect himself.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tanko.
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Yes. Oh boy, I forgot about this. Ah! I can't do it. Whoa, there's so few of them.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Is it a mystery?
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Like what?
I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Like what? Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Like what? Oh, is it possibly this?
This is it!
Yeah. Okay. What about
A
it?
bloodstain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprits stomped on.
Yes, that is true.
Tanko's plot?
I don't think it's Tenko's.
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance. Yeah?
That's it!
But why was it there?
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clearer whose blood it is. The bloodstain from before the seance, it has to be them. Who? Angie's?
That's it!
Okay. How?
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
That is true, and there's still the duct tape stuff.
I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
Yeah, I think it's
So
Kaito.
the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Really?
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
Why did you kill Tenko?
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too.
That's what
But
I'm really, like,
pretty
wondering.
Sure someone's panicking right now because of my love.
Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or... Oh boy. Okay, what do we got? Effigies hung upside down, gold leaf katana...
The art research lab is not where
child.
Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night. She would drip hot wax on her body.
4 wax effigies were created for the resurrection ritual. They were exact replicas of the late Rantaro, Kaede, Ryoma, and Kirumi. Okay. I don't think that's it.
That sounds like something only you would do, Miu.
Gold leaf katana. I don't think we need that anymore. What did Kokichi see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there.
The art research lab.
Necronomicon. A book that Monokuma prepared as a motive. Angie attempted to carry out the ritual. Oh! Maybe she was trying to burn it. Resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of a dead soul you wish to contact. Use caution to be mindful. Yeah. After preparing the effigy, burn the Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait after a while. You should feel a light tap. So maybe she brought the wax figures
Is not
in
where
the
Angie
room.
was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Maybe there is
Except
stuff.
for candles.
That's it! She wanted
I can't believe I'm actually agreeing with her. I got it! I got it!
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
Okay.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Okay, yeah, we already read this.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab.
So she went to those.
So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
Oh, poor Angie.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
But why?
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room.
Yeah, maybe.
If that happened, no one would
Yeah.
have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
Wow.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
What?
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that is fact already.
Have we not?
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
Himiko's magic is so powerful.
Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
From the duct
It
tape.
may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
Mm-hmm.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. This, right? Nope. Okay. I was not paying attention. What is the question? Okay. I got this. What's proof? Angie was still alive after being attacked. It's probably the forehead injury? Maybe? I'm gonna try that.
This is it!
Let's go. I should pay attention to the questions
was a
more.
cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why.
I actually completely forgot about that.
After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
Sadly.
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about?
What are you going on about?
All clear. What is all clear?
Oh?
What are you? All clear?
What? Why? What are you doing?
What are you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Oh?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
What is happening?
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
I'm so confused. What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
The music is back and I'm very sad. Is he possessed?
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Can we have like a rebuttal showdown against these two? I want to see that.
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
What is happening?
Nothing is clear at all!
Why are you freaking out? There's no reason to freak out.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab?
Yeah.
Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
I mean...
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story.
Yeah.
After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
I mean, it makes
sense. The culprit
sense.
carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
The
The hallway and empty room had no blood stains.
That wasn't it. What?
Oh no!
Okay, let me calm
The culprit carried
down.
Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no blood stains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
I need to read
There was
everything.
evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
Why is Kyo like this?
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and
So
failed to dispose of
confused.
it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
Must have been Atua who did that for us.
Really?
Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
He's really like breaking down.
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Who? What? Is it Kyo? I feel so confused and out of the loop right now. I'm gonna try.
It has to be you.
Okay.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Oh.
What the fuck? So it's true.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
I'm still confused on what's going on. Don't say this is obvious.
You killed both of them.
Why Tenko?
Why did you kill them?
That's still what we don't know.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Did you just want to kill for the fun of it?
Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
Murder that was an accident. They both seem intentional. Maybe?
That's it.
Okay. The only thing that would make me think that
Angie's
is
murder
the
was an
tape.
accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
But why do
That's
Tenkos
right.
afterward?
Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
Oh boy.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there.
Yeah, I don't know why he killed
He
Tenko.
killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
It really confuses me.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am?
Are you sure you're not the culprit?
Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes.
What?
You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
This again? What?
You
Why?
mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver.
I'm pretty sure he's like possessed or something.
Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Really?
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Now we get into that question.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
Okay.
For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it.
Well, just get to
I
the
will
rhythm
only
game
acknowledge
already.
Facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery.
Whoa, Mio, men can wear makeup. It's 2018.
I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekio.
What? Why?
Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
It is a bit creepy. No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What is this evidence, please?
What? You do
Please let me
realize
know.
bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
And what is the weapon?
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood.
Kyo, I liked you, but seriously, why you do this? I want to know too.
Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on, apologize.
This is creepy.
Apologize. 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 Apologize.
This really makes me think of like Celeste.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know that what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him.